like and subscribe on the way in the door, my people. I hope you all are having a great day. And fanboys, for you, it's about to be a not so great day. Let me start by playing this clip.
Everybody always talks about the next Michael Jordan. Grant Hill got the label, Jerry Stackhouse got the label, Harold Miner got the label, Kobe's got it now, Tim Duncan's even getting it. Is it fair to put the label on these guys as the next Michael Jordan?
It's not fair, but it's a standard of measurement. When I came in, Dr. J, Elgin Baylor, it's just a standard of measurement for people to compare to, but it's never going to be another Michael Jordan, it's never going to be another Dr. J, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Now it's going to be a Kobe Bryant, it's going to be a Grant Hill, it's going to be Anthony Hardaway. These are guys going to have similar traits. It's how they manifest those traits to be, their best basketball player, the best role model that they can be. I mean, and no matter what the league does in terms of trying to promote, you can't fool the consumer, you can't fool the fans. So, I mean, the game is going to say, well, he's the next whoever. Your game is going to have to evolve to hold up to that label that the league is trying to, promote you with.
Fanboys, do y'all need to hear that again? Should I play that one more time for you? So, as I get ready to start my Michael Jordan series about his leadership, or getting into the series, doing several parts to it, and looking for clips of him talking about different aspects of leadership, I come across this clip, and I'm like, man, MJ, he said a lot right here. He said a lot. For all the fanboys whining, first of all, let me say something. I think you guys might be slightly masochistic. Because as much as you claim to that other people hate on your king, you sure seem to be very interested in hearing other people hate on your king. But anyway, yeah, so this clip with Michael Jordan, he said something that directly explains to all you fanboys, fangirls, all over the world, why LeBron James gets so much criticism. And what did he say? He said that the NBA, I'm paraphrasing, he said the NBA can try to promote the next Michael Jordan, but you cannot fool the consumer, because ultimately that player's game is going to determine the truth. Fanboys, do you need to hear the clip again? The NBA can try to promote whoever they want, but you can't fool the majority of consumers, because that player's game is going to speak for itself. Such a beautiful statement. And no truer statement has been spoken. So fanboys, when you are whining and crying in the comment section, and I've noticed, because I follow some other content creators. I follow 2 Raw. I follow Dreamers Pro. Who else? I follow Uncut Hoop. And I'm starting to notice, the fanboy anthem coming from some of these same fanboys and several content creators. But now you understand. So let's talk about what LeBron James' game says about him. What does LeBron James' game say about him? Say about where he should be ranked? First of all, One of the things that I continually say is that he's the most inconsistent superstar we've had. The most inconsistent. You never know what you're going to get with LeBron James. And I would say more times than not, you don't get the full potential of his greatness. He has potential for greatness, but you don't get that most of the time. And it seems to me that the longer he got into his career, the less willing he was to put it all out there on the line. You know, you would have thought that those first couple of championships with Miami would have boosted his potential to, well, I should say, would have boosted his desire to always play hard. But I think the difference is when you become when you're a player who's playing for the fame and for the praise more than the legacy. This is what happens. When you are a player who's playing more for the fame and the praise, this is what happens. Because I honestly believe when LeBron won those 2 championships with Miami, a big part of his hunger died, which naturally happens when you accomplish a goal. Now, I think he still wanted to win one for Cleveland because that was his hometown. But besides that, you know, like I said, I think he didn't sustain that desire after he won the back-to-back in Miami. 2 things. I think part of the reason the hunger died is because that can naturally happen, right? When you've been trying to accomplish a thing and you finish it, you have this feeling of satisfaction. But the other reason I think it happened is because LeBron really didn't go through the trials and tribulations to win it. You know, he simply hopped to another team. And when you do things like that, you cannot appreciate what you accomplish as much. At least people who like to earn what they get can appreciate it as much, you know. And I would say that goes for everybody. To me, it is human nature that the harder you have to work for something, the more you appreciate it. And this is one of the things that, you know, you've heard Michael Jordan talk about, is that the real test after you win that first championship is finding things to keep your hunger the same. It's finding new goals to overcome within that scenario, you know, because it is natural for the hunger to die a little bit. It is natural for that satisfied feeling to kick in. But greatness is finding a way to keep that hunger the same. I do not believe that Bill Russell is greater than Michael Jordan. But what I can say about Bill Russell that and again, I don't have a problem with people who think Bill Russell is the GOAT. I get it. It's especially, you know, if you were a person who were around during those times. But the one thing that I can say about Bill Russell, and where maybe him and Jordan are more alike than any other superstars in the game that we've seen, and because I've watched the Bill Russell documentary and it was great, but those two managed to find a way to keep that desire to win each and every season. They kept that desire going, which is a hard thing to do. But LeBron James, because he took those shortcuts, like I said, 2 things. I don't think he really got to appreciate that win the same way he would have appreciated it. It would have meant, like I said, it would have meant a lot more had he stuck it out in Cleveland and found a way to win there. But the other thing is, like I said, I think LeBron James, he plays for the praise because he has been praised since before he got to the league. He was getting praised in high school, and that's what drives LeBron, is praise. That's, fanboys, listen to me. Your king is driven by praise. That's why he keeps begging people to respect him. And I want my damn respect too. You may not, some of you may not like me, but you real respect me. You know, that's why he keeps begging for respect and keeps saying all these things, because his ego is fed from praise. He doesn't really have, his need for praise is more than his need for legacy. Like, his only reason behind wanting the legacy is to be praised for it. There's another clip I found of Michael Jordan. Another interview, I think it was from 1998 as well. Maybe it was from 97. Where he talks about where the, man, I can't remember the interviewer's name, but you all know him, the light-skinned brother from ESPN. I can't remember his name at the moment. But, yeah, he was asking Michael, talking about the, you know, thing that Michael was often most criticized for, and that's not doing enough to help his people. And, you know, this guy, he knew. He was like, you know, you do some things. And Michael said yes. But he said, and I'm paraphrasing again, he said something like, but you don't put it on camera or whatever. And Michael Jordan was like, you know, I don't have a need to put those things on camera. Basically saying those kind of things you should be doing for yourself to know that you're doing some good, you know. And Michael was like, you know, the only reason to put it on camera is to bring some awareness maybe to a situation in need. But as far as him needing to be praised for doing that, he had no desire for it. So yeah, fanboys. And, you know, like I said, I believe LeBron's fanboys are a reflection of him. So, you know, y'all probably need to be praised too, but you won't find it here. You will not find it here. I promise you that much. But yeah, I just thought that was like I said, Michael Jordan has said so much over the years that we are seeing happen right now in front of our eyes, and that we've been seeing take place, you know, over the last decade or more. But I just thought, when I saw that, I was like, I thought about you, fanboys. I thought about you guys. I said, hey, they need to hear this. That no matter what the NBA does, you cannot fool the consumer. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you agree with Michael Jeffrey Jordan saying, hey, the NBA can promote this stuff, but you cannot fool the consumer? That player's game will speak for itself. Yeah, and we didn't even really get into all the ways of what LeBron James' game says about him. Maybe we'll say that for another video. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a fantastic day, and I will see you next time. All right.